MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your 2021
Tigers baseball comes your way next.
Tigers.
Spencer Turnbull is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
The next batter will be Evan White. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
To 1-2 now. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is in his tracks now. One gone. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He scored 4 runs last game. He almost earned himself a day off in this one by running around the bases so much. But let's see if he crosses the plate a few more times in this one.
At the plate now, Luis Torrens, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Sam.
Next up, Sam Haggerty, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Willie Castro. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up is Donnie Walton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. 0-1 the count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. He stays alive, still 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Braden Bishop, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 28 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit hard
Nice.
towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
No balls and a strike to count. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out.
うわ入ってんかい。
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Dylan Moore. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Seattle leads this one 2-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Swing and a line drive, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So next to hit is Akil Baddoo. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back for more from Detroit after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Evan White. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. White is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes, first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
So he got him swinging. Evan White is retired to start the 3rd. Into the box, Luis Torrens. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scope has it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
And stepping in, Sam Haggerty struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here he comes on 2-0, and it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 2-0.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball one. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers' center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Crawford trying to get there.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Walton moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now it'll be Robbie Grossman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Willie Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again. 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The catcher, number 40.
2 down with a runner at first, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Donnie Walton.
The shortstop, Johnny.
Now the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A high fastball is in there. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. And he fouls this one off. This one's flared toward left center. In comes the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Braden Bishop. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly.
Wow.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Hey.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 0-2 the count to Crawford, and it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. And now, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Tigers, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
一応やっとこうか。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Nomar Mazara, and it's grounded just foul down the line. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Matt Manning, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next is Evan White.
The first baseman, number 12. Evan
First pitch of the AB now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch on its way. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And it's another K, so back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Sam Haggerty. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Two and 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Tigers, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Akil Baddoo. Left side, but well foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Next up for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0 now. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
He's set and the pitch. Robbie Grossman is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Up next, Donnie Walton. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Mazzara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Braden Bishop.
Next to hit is Braden Bishop. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mitch Haniger will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And now the first pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit on the ground out to short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
ああ、さすがやな、やっぱり。この人すげえな。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Castro.
The shortstop, Willie Castro.
Rafael Montero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side.
ああ、中途半端。
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you can see on the graphic, his total for the year places him 3rd best on this year's Tigers
まだ
ball
大丈
club.
夫か。
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball left side.
ダブルプレイ。
One there. On to first. Double play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Tigers are shut down there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Gregory Soto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in is J.P. Crawford. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. First pitch coming, here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Dylan Moore is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. No hits to this point. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. In the air to straightaway center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Evan White. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ty France will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Now time called at the plate. He'll step out and try and start it again. Tom Murphy will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. First pitch on the way as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Little chopper back to the mound. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ty France stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Tom Murphy will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And now in the box, Nomar Mazara. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 2 for 3. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Here it comes on 3-0.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Mazzara on at first, nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2
Yes.
really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung
Yes.
on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Jamer Candelario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Moore is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Akil Baddoo. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
And the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and two now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Candelario trying to get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
High in the air out to center field. And Haggerty's there to make the catch. There's one gone. Next to dig in, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
なんとか抑えとるな。
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers nothing. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Stepping up is Braden Bishop, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
ノーヒット
At the
か。
plate now is J.P. Crawford. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless. Shedlong Jr. gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Grossman gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Shedlong Jr. remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Leading up for the
うん、
Tigers,
帰る
the
か。
catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 16 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 16.
First delivery to him,
さあ、抑えれ
and
る
it's
か。
fouled away.
打たれたら変えなあかんな。
The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That
Yes.
was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter, number
So
7.
that'll bring up
4番
Jonathan
やったの
Scope.
か。
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus
いい
far.
感
4
じやとしてる。
strikeouts.
あっさりいくか。
Next, it'll be Nomar Mazara, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their
完
final out
封
here
リ
in the
レーで
ninth.
きるか。
No balls and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, and to be
よっしゃ、終わった。
Swing and a miss. He struck him
あっ
out,
さ
and
り
that'll
終
do
了
it here as the ball game is over.
when you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0. But this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Seattle Mariners
Sakano
took the lead in the
Kanto
second
ka.
inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Dunn wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Spencer Turnbull was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our
うん、ここで連勝か。まあでもまだまだ14ゲームって恐ろしいな。うん。うん。まあやるしかないな。さあ、ではではでは。